Alrighty guys, shots are going today. So it's been nice enough here a little bit. We got some snow melting, which is nice. Not a lot, obviously, but you start seeing a little bit of grass, it makes you kind of somewhat happy because I don't like the look of fucking snow. So anyways, and my lights on even if I don't need them. And these gloves are just about on their last leg already. Son of a bitch. These are some damn good gloves too. Oh, I wear them so damn much that that's what happens to them. You start blowing out the fingertips. But I'll have to see if I can. Next pair is going to be heated gloves. You know, it's actually going to have a heat, like runs off batteries or whatever. You need that for when you're freaking plowing snow. So, anyways, I got the phone call I've been waiting for all winter. If you guys are wondering, maybe you guys know, my cow finally had her calf. So, I'll let you guys guess what it is. Well, I'm not gonna let you guess. Fuck it. I'm just gonna tell you. It's another bull. Like I said, either way, if either it was a girl or a boy, either way, I'm happy with it because either way, in a way, well, either you get a paycheck or you get to grow your herd. You know, so it's kind of this. Either way, it's good for me. I'd rather grow my herd, but beggars can't be choosers. So now for the 2 weeks of having to feed it. So, I mean, technically, well, I got to feed the mother. The calf will feed off the mother. The calf was born, from what my grandma says, about an hour ago. It was born, and I think now it's about 6:30ish, somewhere around in there. So now I did not get any video of the calf because me and my uncle have been busy doing stuff in the barn. You know, just trying to get shit arranged. I'm gonna put her back in that pen again that I had her in last year. But we're gonna do things a little bit different. So I wanted to put a chain on the bottom because I thought there already was a chain there, but it's just a piece of fucking wire. Which wire can stretch real easy, not like chain can. So, but there's no hole big enough for the size of chain that we have laying around. So, should have probably drilled a bigger hole, but we didn't think of it. But another thing that we didn't do last year is we didn't keep the front door. We have two front doors going into the barn. There's like a half a door and there's a full door. Well, we didn't really keep the half door shut all the time. We just kept it open all the time. Well, that's kind of the first problem right there. Because see, the problem is that my uncle's cows are probably not far behind mine. I wanted to their babies out too. So, but I would say she got pregnant about a month later than they've normally ever been getting pregnant, which works on our side because if they get pregnant a month later, then they'll calf a month later, which means she's calving and they're calving when it's not minus 30 or 40 out. You know, it's actually 6 o'clock right now. Look at that, siren's ringing. So, what the hell was I talking about now? I had a brain freeze right there. But yeah, anyways, he brought the bull a month later than normal, which is fine by us because, like I said, our cows calf a month later because spring's shouldn't be too far behind. But we'll see. we'll see if we even get a fucking spring. So, but anyways, the calf's already up walking around. When I got there, it was already sucking on the mother. So, which is a good thing. It's actually a good thing because I think the quicker they get up and walk around and they kind of start sucking, it's kind of somewhat of a sign that it's probably going to be a healthy boy. But sometimes they won't suck off the mother. You have to either, well, you would have to bottle feed them then at that point. But knowing that since it's a boy, I won't be tagging the calf, but I still got to tag the mother. But right now she's a little protective of her child, so we're not going to be tagging her as of yet. I got to tag her at some point in the next 2 weeks. I'm waiting for her to settle down. She's got to get used to me again. So I'm going to be the one that feeds her, so because I need to be able to tag her. So I'm going to feed her, give her hay. I already loaded her up with some hay. Put some hay on the ground or on the floor too, and then when she gets a little bit tamer towards me, then I'll see if I can tag her. She'll probably fight a little bit, but if you do it real quick, then they won't really bother. But it is what it is. So, but yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Compared to last year was a disaster. So I guess we'll see what happens. Not too sure if I'll be buying another cow off of somebody else, or like the young guy, or what. I'm not too sure what I want to do there. That's next winter, so I'm not really too worried about it right now. But I would kind of rather not, but in a way I kind of would, because I want to grow my herd as much as possible, as quick as possible. But in a way, then you see, if I went to buy another cow, I would have to, she would have to have one of my tags in, and then if she's already tagged, then that's kind of pointless, because I'm not going to put a second tag on her. So, unless he's willing to just rip his tag out, and I'll put my own in, but that means I'd have to make up another one, because I only got two made, and one was supposed to be for the one that I have now, and the second one was supposed to be for her calf, but she had a bull, and we don't tag the bulls, because some farmers do, some people do, don't get me wrong, they do, some do. The only reason why they do it is because they want to be able to tell them apart, obviously, and stuff. So, for me, well, for us, we don't tag the bulls because we don't keep the bulls. Some people will kind of keep the bulls, until they're a certain amount of weight, and then they'll sell them off for, beef or whatever. We kind of just raise them until, usually about a year from now we'll sell it. So we only wait about a year and then we get rid of it. So, well, it is what it is. So we'll see how this goes. So, and I'm going to be going back tonight. Late tonight. It's going to probably be around 9 or 10. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. Only just because I want to make bloody damn sure that this cow's not going to get out. Now, I mean, anything can happen between 10 o'clock and I suppose whenever my uncle would probably get out, because he would get there sooner before me. So, and he's probably up by 7 or 8. And I don't know if he'll probably most likely feed my cow in the morning. And then I do the afternoon shift. I could do the morning shift too, but when I wake up in the morning, I'm not thinking, and I'm not moving very fast. So, might just because I'm out of shape, I don't know, but I'm pretty slow moving in the mornings. My brain's not waking up yet. My eyes are still shut. It's like I just got out of bed. What the hell do you want me to do? So, I don't know. What he does in the morning will be his problem. And if he don't want to feed in the morning, well, that's fine, whatever. But that's usually the way it was. I think last year too when we had that other calf. He would do it in the mornings, and then around noon, that's when I would take over. Well, technically 11. I could come out. I could start working at 11 o'clock in the morning if I really wanted to. So usually around 11 or noon, then that's when I take over, and I go until, I think last year I went until about 7 o'clock. Then I quit. But I think at this time I'm going to run it right up to about 10 o'clock at night, and make double damn sure the gate's freaking, shut and stuff, and make sure it's not going to move. Even though between, like I said, 10 and 8 o'clock in the morning, anything can happen. But we are taking the secondary step now, too, and making sure that the main gate, at least the half door, is shut. Because the calf's not going to be able to jump that. So, when his calves are due, then he'll just have to push his into the barn and then shut the gate. It's not staying open anymore. That's not going to happen. I don't give a shit. So, because if it happens again, I don't know. Something's definitely going to have to change. My uncle did bring up the idea that we could probably put her in the middle of the barn. There's no way she's getting out of there because there's too many doors and stuff, and they're all still solid doors. But I didn't like going to that middle section, and I don't want to have to walk between cows when they still have their calves. I like mine being right up in front, so then I could just go basically right in the door, throw the hay in, be done with it, and give her water when she needs it. I didn't give her any water yet, so I'm gonna have to give her some water tonight. But if she'll drink anything, I don't know. I didn't want to be there too long because I didn't want. At first she was very, very, protective. She's really, yeah, she's really making sure that you're not gonna do anything. So I kind of just want her to relax a little bit and chill out. So, but she did one good thing for us, which turned out really good for us. She calved outside in the barnyard there, because that's where my uncle's feeding them now, is in the barnyard. So they're close to the barn for when they do decide to start calving. Then it's just an instant shot to the barn. You don't have to go across country for them, like some farmers do. Some people have to go quite a distance to go get them. So we try to make it easy for us and keep them as close to the barn as possible. They can still go out in the pasture and do whatever they want, but they don't. Since the feed's not out there, they don't go out there that much. They'll go out there, walk around the corner, and go to the water tank, 'cause that's where the water tank's at. And other than that, they don't go too far. So, but anyways, we left the barn door open. Well, it's open. It was left open all winter, so they could go in and out on the really cold days, and when it was storming out or something, they could go in. But she, when I got there, they were outside. The calf was kind of, I'm not going to say running around, but it was, I guess, joyful of something. I don't know what. I suppose milk probably, I don't know, but the little calf seemed a little happy, so he was kind of dancing around the mother a little bit, which is kind of something you don't really see too often. But when I got there, he was walking around, so for only being an hour old, it sure is doing good then. It's already up walking around. So, but she, like I said, we left the barn door open, and she walked right in. We didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to force her in. She just walked in on her own, which is really nice. That's what they all need to be freaking doing. But some don't. So, but she walked in on her own. First, the gate was shut for my side, so she couldn't go in there. But eventually, she moved over to the other side, so then we could work on the gate a little bit and stuff. So, whatever. So, that's what's going to be going on for the next couple of weeks. I'll probably try to get a video of it at some point. Right now, it's just not really a good time right now, because trying to do that stuff. Plus my uncle's there too, so he doesn't like being on camera all that much, so not much I can do about it. So, but it's just another ordinary black calf bull, like last year's. It's the same damn thing, so, you know, it's nothing special, I suppose. I don't know. If you guys want to see it, I mean, let me know, but, I mean, I'm sure I'll make a video of it anyway, but it's just when I'll get around to it, I don't know. So, but that's the way she is, so, I'll be going back later tonight. I gotta remember to bring a flashlight with me because I don't have a headlamp. I need to get one of those as well. So I can see where the hell I'm going. And see where hopefully the mother will be in that pen then. Because I got the gate open now. Because we had, like I said, we had to do a little bit of work on it. And we left it open and I threw some hay on the ground. So she might get a little tempted to eat that hay. Then she'll walk right in. So... and if she's in there, I'll lock her up for tonight then. But for now, I'm just going to let her kind of... right now, she's got the whole barn to herself, so... it's just fine, because I don't want that damn door open. That's just not going to happen, so... but it is what it is, boys, so... but yeah. So... that's that. Got a little calf running around. I'm sure it won't be long before my uncle start calving as well. But I was the first one this year, and I think I was the first one last year too. But another thing is too is that some cows will calf earlier than others. I think it's got to do with how healthy they are and how old they are. So, you know, like my cow, she's not that old. I mean, she's, what, 3-4 years old now? I don't know. I haven't had her all that long, but this would be her second calf. So I think she knows a little bit more now than she did last year, so hopefully it'll go a little bit better, but since she was, I'm pretty sure she's the youngest calf, or the youngest cow in that outfit, so I think technically she would calf earlier than the rest, because the rest are kind of a little bit... they're not old, but they're definitely a few years older than mine. So, probably by 5 or 10. I don't know. I don't know how old they were when he got them. So, but still never got around to shoveling this fucking snow. I'm just gonna let the bitch melt. I'm sick of it. I shoveled myself a little path earlier. So, but yeah. So. I'll be playing babysitter now for the next couple weeks, keeping an eye on the cow and making sure the gate don't move, even though I think it'll still frickin' move. But we're going to be keeping that half door shut so it can't get out. If it gets out into the rest of the barn, that's one thing, but if it gets outside, that's just a frickin' disaster. So... you know, I don't need that shit going on again. So, if it keeps going on, then what the hell's the point? It's just costing me time and money, so I don't know what you can do about it, but what are you going to do? So, but anyways, guys, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't have nothing else to really talk about. Besides the calf and then a little bit of snow melting here and there. It's supposed to get cold again, though, for the next couple of days. Not very cold though. I think it's only going to be like in the 20s, but it's better than minus 20. So it is what it is. So yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care easy.